Like, bro, I just have too much sauce to even care.
Been on my freaking for a while. Know them haters gon' hate, know them jacking my style. See me waited months to grace, hop in here, let me style. I'ma do it like he said, I'ma make my papa proud. This one for the culture, see the vultures all around. So the sheep amongst the wolves, we gon' kill it, we gon' crown. We gon' set it off, we gon' let it out the bag now. Have mercy, we are not worth it, take a bow.
Thank God it is Fashion Friday. I want to thank you all for joining me. My name is Al the Great, and I am your host of TGIFF. I am also a serial entrepreneur and designer and creative mind behind Good Steward Apparel and Good Steward Apparel brands. But I am so excited about today's show. I have some special guests today, husband and wife team, but I'm going to get to them in just a moment. First, I want to know how you're doing. How was your week? Has it been a long week? You know, we like to help you decompress from a long week and help you get ready for the weekend. But how was your week? You know, how has it been? I don't think anything too big, has been happening in the news now that we're over all the election stuff. But what else have you been up to this week? I know me, I'm still on pretty much quarantine. I have not gone too many places and kind of been enjoying it. I think I've probably been enjoying it a little bit too much. Are you enjoying it too much? You know, I know it is important that we stay active, and I think I've been a little bit too inactive. So I'm working on that right now. You know, I don't want to get out of COVID and I can't go anywhere because I go to the movies and I'm out of breath. So I want to make sure that, you gotta keep yourself in pretty good shape because, we got work to do, right? If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please go ahead and share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's come on in and let's get ready for TGIFF. Because, this is what we look forward to. This is the fastest show on Facebook Live, on Coffee and Collaborations, kind of a little bit of everything. So we like to keep it lively. So before I bring our guests in, I'm sure you all have seen the flyer. I'm sure you all have been following Coffee and Collaborations. You know about this husband and wife dynamic fashion and image consultant team from AB Scott and Co. And really excited about them. And I'm going to bring them in. Make sure you show them some love in the chat, and let's bring them on in. Welcome. So we have Adolphus and Bridget Scott.
Yes.
Husband and wife dynamic team. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know when I started following you all, but once I saw some of your stuff, I was like, I have to have them on, especially the husband and wife team. That's something you don't see a lot, and I just love it. I just love it. One, because me and my wife won't work with me, so hopefully she'll see this and then she'll want to work with me. I can't even get my wife I can't even get us to wear complementary colors.
Wow.
So I know she's gonna be watching, so I need y'all to talk to her for me, okay?
All right.
Okay.
So we gotta at least be able to dress her like a little bit. Just compliment.
Just good compliment, right?
Yeah.
We working on it. We in the double digits, so maybe we'll get there in about 15.
Oh, congratulations.
So tell everybody a little bit about yourselves, about your company. I just grazed over the surface of your bio, just kind of introducing you, but tell people who you are.
Oh, wow. We've been together for married almost 11 years, but together about 17 years. Met in college.
Wow.
And
so y'all not new to this. This is
no.
Oh
No, not at all. And we met in college. First thing is that we notice each other, and we notice each other's fashion sense, which was interesting. Right. We weren't heavily into what we're doing now, but we always had a love for fashion. And seeing her, and I was just like, oh wow, she's pretty good. She can dress really good, but I don't know if I can step to her or not. So it took me a little minute, but we got there, and then after we started dating and things like that, we after much conversation, we realized the common ground there was fashion and music. So it like from there just blossomed, and yeah, we didn't think we would be here, but yeah, we went to Elizabeth City State University, Bike and Pride.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, graduated 2006 and 2008, and yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing I really noticed. That was actually on my list. Like he had to be able to dress because I come from a family of people that dress. So a lot of my fashion sense, my mother always loved to find those unique pieces that no one else had, and that just stuck with me. So eventually we will get into designing because we love things that are different, that the average eye wouldn't normally put together. So we have that extra level of creativity. So, and that's what we try to, or that's what we encourage others when we do style them, is to bring out that creative side that, oh, I wouldn't have put that together, but I'm glad y'all did that because, yeah, on my own, I wouldn't have tried that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was drawn to his sense of fashion and how different he was because he didn't wear what normal people would wear. Not saying his attire was crazy or out there, but I just love what he did.
I can be a little
Yeah.
bold.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be bold. It's good to be bold. Look, we have some people shouting out Elizabeth State.
Hey,
All right,
Vikings!
Bike and Pride.
That is where my wife is from. She's from East City.
Okay.
She's
Nice.
from that area.
Nice. Okay.
So I mess with her all the time because she's gonna kill me for telling this story on there. Don't kill me.
Ah,
So I mess with her all the time because you are when you're dating somebody, you're trying to impress them, and
right.
you're trying to show them who you are, that you're gonna you really like them. And I would try to plan these dates and go out to these places, and because I knew her taste for food is a lot more refined than mine. She
Okay.
knows the difference in Chinese food. She can taste if something has been frozen or not. To me, it don't make a difference. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know. My palate is just not that refined. I'm gonna get there one day, but her palate is very much refined. And she would tell me about this. She would tell me about this place all the time, Moon Dogs, and she would say, talk so much about Moon Dogs, Moon Dogs. I'm like, okay, I just gotta see Moon Dogs. I just gotta see what this is, because she likes seafood. And Moon Dogs this and Moon Dogs that. So I finally go home with her the first time, and we ride by Moon Dogs. And this is my wife now, who has this refined taste, and she shows me where Moon Dogs is. I'm like, that's not a restaurant. That's somebody's house.
Oh wow!
Like, what are we doing?
Wow.
I'm like, but she, I guess the person cooked very well, and he had like a restaurant at the bottom of his house, and he stayed upstairs, and he would come downstairs. And I never got to eat at Moon Dogs, but she loved Moon Dogs. I was thinking it was gonna be some really fancy place, but I was like, this is somebody's house.
Wow. Well, hey,
So we got a lot of Viking pride. I didn't know that's the mascot, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So where are you all originally from? That you guys were in Elizabeth City?
Oh my goodness. I'm from a small town called Gates, North Carolina. It's about 45 minutes from Elizabeth City. So we used to get picked on all the time for having one stoplight in the area, but I mean, hey, it's okay. So, but that was where I grew up. But yeah, that's why I ended up going to Elizabeth City. Not just because it was local, but the music department was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm from Roanoke Rapids, Weldon, North Carolina. I say both. I was born in Weldon, North Carolina, but they were right there beside each other. And to go get anything, buy groceries, or go to a mall or movies, or anything, you have to go to the neighboring city, which was Roanoke Rapids. So everybody says we're from Roanoke Rapids, Weldon, or Weldon, Roanoke Rapids. And yeah, that is about 2 hours from Elizabeth City.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's where I'm originally from.
Yeah, so to shop, we had to drive to Virginia, which was like an hour from my house. So, but I got used to it, so it wasn't a big deal.
I know. I've had the opportunity to see them, you know, how Elizabeth City kind of grew. And when they got that Walmart and, you know, when they got everything else, I call it Club Walmart because it's like it was always packed. I'm like, y'all had nothing else to do but go to Walmart.
Wow. And that mall was so small that we used to call it the small. Like we would just go to the small because it had like about 15 stores. Maybe out of that, 5 or 4 of them were clothing stores. So
Maurice's, that was the store.
So we have some people that are very much familiar where you guys are from. Kimberly said her line sister's from Gates County, I think.
okay, wow. That's hilarious.
They know some people from Roanoke Rapids. I've heard of Roanoke Rapids. I've never heard of Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's small.
Because North Carolina has so many different cities and so many different places. Like, is it 100? It's like 100 counties or something. I'm like, it's so many.
It's so
like
many.
I joined the Marine Corps and they told me I was going to Jacksonville, and I'm from Durham. They told me I was going to Jacksonville. I thought I was going to Florida, and I was going right up the road. Like this is not Florida. This is what is this?
Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yeah, with sand fleas, and I'm like, what is going on?
Right.
All right, so tell me a little bit about. So every time we have somebody on the show, because we think of fashion as like I was telling you guys, everyday fashion. Everybody has fashion. It's an expression of you.
Right.
So if you could sum up your fashion, maybe like 2 to 3 words, what would it be? And I want to know if you guys have the same fashion.
I am a bold romantic. So I love the bold colors, but the femininity from being a romantic is I love skirts, and I'll go to a skirt before a pair of pants. It's just what I love. And if I do wear pants, I prefer the wide leg versus the tailored pant. But it has to have, like now, I have to have something bold. Something has to be bold, whether it's my shoe, purse, earrings, lipstick, something has to be bold. So that really sums up my style. I'm a bold romantic.
I just love the way you just categorize it like it was a romantic novel. Like I just love that. I've never heard anybody. It's like somebody is a writer or something. But I love it though. I like the characterization. What about you?
I would say the similarity is bold and creative. I would say is my styles.
Yes.
So even if I'm in a suit, I want some patterns and I want mixed patterns, and I have to have pins and like the
details.
handkerchief. There has to be some color in it or something. And then when I go urban, I want some loud colors, and I want some things that are like maybe like oversized, but then the skinny bottoms with some bold, a whole bunch of colors in the shoes, like all of that. And then if it's casual, something has to stand out. Something has to have some color somewhere. But even if it's all black, like I don't know, there just has to be something special about that all black. Something.
A texture. It has to be another. It has to be another layer of something. Yeah.
It just can't be simple.
But he also has your street style. Yeah.
Street, yes.
The creative street.
God,
Yeah.
I love street.
Yeah. So sometimes we compete on who wears the most bold. So I'll go peek when he's getting ready to see what's bold, and he's like, okay, I got to wear something extra bold because.
I like it. I love it. I love it. So we got some people that are, Kimberly said all she remembers is Andy's. What is Andy's?
Oh, that's the store. The steaks, the cheeseburgers,
with the orangeade
and the lemonade and the orangeade. It's actually now they call it Highway 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have seen Highway 55. I haven't seen that. And
yeah, so Andy's was good.
Yeah.
And Lewis said the hall.
Oh, the hall. Wait, which hall? Are you talking about a dorm or are you talking about the mall?
The hall.
One of them.
Really, right? Because it was like straight.
I mean, it was
down,
nothing extra. No levels, no sections to the mall, nothing.
Yeah.
So we always traveled to Virginia to shop and to eat. Mm-hmm. Really, every day after choir practice, everybody was like, "So where are we going?" Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father-in-law worked in Virginia, so he went to Virginia every day to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So Kimberly says she's old.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. All of us probably the same range. He said the mall. There you go.
Yeah, it was teeny. It was teeny tiny, and it's even more more stores have closed down. So yeah.
Because they bring it into Walmarts and everything else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that area grew really fast.
It did.
Yeah, so tell us about you guys' process. So you get a client in. Tell us about the process, about what that client would, what that experience would be. Would they work with both of you, or both of you have like different parts that you do? Tell us about that experience.
They actually, so the beginning, I'll start from the beginning. They are inquiring about our services, whether it be through any type of social media. We direct them to the website to fill out the contact form. They do that, and then we get back with them. At that point, they need to complete a questionnaire so that we can know more about them, their sizes, what they're looking for, the event. And all of that. And once we get that back, we talk a little bit more business as far as, consultation and all of that. After that, yes, we are both involved with every client. They're getting both ends of the spectrum, because sometimes us men don't think like women and women don't think like men when it comes to fashion sometimes. So they get an all around sense of being styled.
Yeah, so during the process, we do ask more questions, even if they filled out the questionnaire, just so that, like you said, we can get to know them better. And also to see if they will be interested in like future events. We try to push that out there first. So it's like, this doesn't have to be a one-time thing. So, and then whatever they have on their mind, or whatever they're thinking that they should look like, we try to push them further than what, because sometimes we can have tunnel vision. So we want to stretch them and to give them another option. And we pray that they listen and take our advice, because there have been a few that didn't take our advice, but it happens.
It's
okay.
But yeah, and I try to tell people, you don't just need a stylist for like special occasions. Like it's one of those things that it can take. If you can help somebody with taking just a portion of something. I'll tell you guys, one of the things we talked about last show was how who's the CEO of Facebook and these CEOs like Apple. These people that were normally seen as like, like geeks, how they have like changed fashion, how people go to work and how it's more relaxed and, all these things. So, and one of the things I shared was they live by this kind of idea that the less decisions I have to make on a regular basis, that's why they dress almost exactly the same way every day. The less decisions that they have to make on a regular basis, it improves the quality of the decisions, and they won't make, they feel like you have a certain threshold where you make bad decisions if you're making too many. So if you have someone else that can help style you, and that's something that you don't have to think about, and point you in the direction of your closet, like that's one less thing you have to stress about. Right. And people think it's just like special occasion. It's not just, if you going to somewhere fancy. No. This is everyday life.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're here for.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just Ryan said y'all stretched me and my wife, and it was dope.
Oh yeah. Oh
Look,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty
Thank
awesome. If
you.
you got husband and wives coming to you guys too, you guys are doing it.
Thank you.
That is
Thank you.
always really cool to have. I would say we had about 4 couples that
Yeah.
has come to us to be styled together, and I just think it's really 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 cool to have couples come.
So much fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder for a man to seek a stylist. Would you say is the case? Because I feel like it's
Uh,
easier for women.
Probably so, because women are kind of always more so really thinking about what they're wearing and how they look.
Yeah.
Men
Yeah.
sometimes, a lot of us can care less, which is a reason why I really wanted to come into this industry. 'Cause I want to help my fellas out. Like, man, we can do better. and and it really doesn't even take that much. It's just like
Yeah,
simple things here and there.
Yeah.
Tailor
Yeah.
this, tailor that. Not all this big, huge baggy stuff all the time. Like, I mean, let's show people that you lost 20 pounds. You still don't, you're still not the same weight that you were 2 years ago. So I mean, show this off. I don't know.
Yeah.
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 My
yeah,
fellas need help. And fellas, I'm here for you. We are here for you.
and sometimes guys just don't want to ask for help. I ain't asking nobody for help.
Right.
I dress myself, but yeah, it's
Man,
okay.
It's
it's
okay. It's
okay.
okay.
I'm telling you, it's okay. Yeah, most definitely.
So, how did you both know that you wanted to become a stylist, and how did this happen that you both kind of came to work together? Because I'm sure, because I think I said this before, not all husband and wives can do it.
No. No.
Home life is enough, and, but doing home and work, and sometimes that's just too much.
Yeah. So,
Go ahead.
well, I don't want.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Just a little piece, because I know he's ready to say something.
It's fine.
A lot of times when we would go out on dates, we would see people in restaurants or the mall or just out in the parking lot, and we would literally think the exact same thing. Either he would say it first or I would say it first, and it's like it was recurring. We just kept saying like, "Oh my gosh, why did she wear that shoe? Oh my gosh, why is he?" It was like a lot of things like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, like we could really help people. And it's like it's always about giving back. So it's like if this is our one way of contributing, how to help and to bring people up in that, aspect, then that's what we're gonna try. It wasn't easy in the beginning because we had to make sure this was something that we were truly passionate about, and we were passionate about in a way that, yes, we like dressing ourselves, but do we really want to take this further and become a business in helping other people? Because it's easy
Right.
to just say, call someone up, hey, I think you should, because a lot of times people don't take you seriously until you actually become a business.
Hmm.
So, go ahead, because I
No.
can keep going.
And I mean, as far as like working together, we've worked together with so many things in the 17 years of being together. It was like this has been the not the latest thing, but this has been like the latest and kind of more one that's taking more presence right now. It was still easy to come together to do this portion because of course we've done the music together, we've done school together. Is other things that we've made really huge decisions on. It was just really easy to do this portion too because we've done so much together. We made so many decisions together. We were like, hey, I think we can do this together and work it out with 3 kids and still do what we need to do. So
All right.
yeah.
And with 3 kids, wow,
And we're three.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
get it.
that
All
part.
right, so Hassan said, "What's the difference? Is there a difference between a stylist and a personal shopper?" I'm gonna let you guys take that.
Ooh, so stylist, a bit of what you were saying earlier, is someone who comes in and really, it's like a reoccurring client that you would have that pretty much styles you for life. So, like for life events, for work, for vacations, for just different things like that. Like the personal shopper can just go out without even having a whole lot of conversation or getting to know you a whole lot, and just take a little bit of information from you just to know what you like, your sizes and things like that, and just go shop for you and say, here, there you go.
Yeah.
Here's your new wardrobe. The image, or like the image consultant or the stylist, it's something like you build relationship
Right.
with that person. And the client trusts the stylist, and the stylist, has trust in the client that the client will pretty much take the stylist's advice. And it's just a back and forth thing. So yeah.
Okay. And since you mentioned image consulting, you want to put that in there too? What's the difference?
Go ahead.
Difference between image consultant
And like
And stylist.
Stylist.
Image consultant is not just about the clothes. It's your overall, how you look when you step out of the door, how people perceive you. So that's hair color, haircut, what complements you the best, what colors look best with your skin tone, your undertones. You have the warms and the cools, and they have the neutrals. So it's all about matching up your skin tone with the colors that complement you the best. Your shoes, your shape, body shapes is a huge factor in how you look, because everybody can't wear the oversized shirt because sometimes it'll make you look bigger. Pattern, like stripes, if you wear stripes, if you wear it horizontally, it can make you look wider depending on your body shape. So all of those things come into play, but knowing the person's body shape is part of being that image consultant, and knowing when as seasons change, you also change the wardrobe. So that's also a part of being an image consultant, and really trusting, like you were saying, building that relationship. So when you have that relationship, the person that you're helping knows that you're not going to steer them wrong. You're not going to have them going out looking crazy, but you're also giving them another way to wear certain outfits, letting them know, like, okay, it's wintertime now. This is what you need to keep, and this is what you need to get rid of. So it's also going into their closet to see, the items that they have that you can match up with some things that you will also need to purchase. So it's very detailed with the image consultant versus a personal shopper. Personal shoppers are not relational at all.
Yeah.
And even image consultant can also get into, I was an image consultant, so can get into, even if you're going to maybe a cultural event where they can help you with your mannerisms, being able to adapt to that culture. So it can go so in depth.
Right.
How you carry yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's awesome. I everybody's loving it. I see the comments blowing up. But before we go on, let's get into get a word from our sponsor, and then get into you guys telling us about these pictures you showed and about some styling. We always have to end the show with some styling. So
all right.
So one of our sponsors is Harlem Beer Distributing here in NC. I think I forgot to share the audio. So really appreciate our sponsors. If you would like to be a sponsor for Thank God It Is Fashion Friday, please go to info@coffeeandcollaborations.com and just let us know you want to be a sponsor. And we have other sister shows. We have a whole lineup. So whatever, you can be this show, other shows, whatever you want to do. So this is Harlem Beer Distributing. Why are you not letting me share the audio? Sorry, guys. So I think I tried to be fancy today and go to double monitors, and it does not want to cooperate with me. So we're gonna get it. All right, let's try this now.
Okay.
The old Renaissance is the new Renaissance, standing on tradition while embracing the spirit of distinction. This is the Harlem Brewing Company, uniquely crafted beer brewed to deliver a taste, a sound, and a feeling that can only be described one way: Harlem style. So come and take a trip on the 8 train with our Harlem Sugar Hill Golden Ale and our Harlem Renaissance Wit Beer, the neighborhood original.
Sponsored by Harlem Beer Distributing North Carolina, served in Durham at the BU Cafe, the Durham Hotel, Grub Durham, the Durham.
So it's telling you all the places you can get it. So I really love this. This has been a sponsor for the last couple of weeks. Whoever does the voice is like killing it. All right, so our other sponsor, let me bring up. Is Industry Emerge. Industry Emerge graphic design firm. Great work. They do the flyers for our show. Elton Benjamin is the founder of that. Please check out both of our sponsors. We have their website down there. And we love our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do this show without you. So let's look at some of you guys' work. I'm excited. I've already got the sneak peek, so I'm already excited, but you guys get to see it now. So if you want to go from, left to right and tell us about each outfit and what was the inspiration behind it, that would be awesome. Did you get muted? You get muted.
Oh, gosh.
There you go.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
Okay. The screen kind of froze up a little bit, but I can go to mine. I can still go to left to right. Let's see here. So the first one looks like it may be someone we styled in the earlier days.
The red dress.
Yeah, with the
red skirt.
This was for Christmas. She came to us, and like I said, it was in the beginning stages. She knew that we styled, and she was like, "Hey, just give me something that is elegant but still a little, sassy." So, we came through with that with the red skirt and the see-through cream top, and we had some jeweled out strap shoes to go with that, and accessorize it with some I think it's some silver earrings as well. So the second picture.
Hey, while you moving on to the second picture, I just got to read this comment. Just Ryan said, "I will always think, what would Adolphus say when I'm wearing these clothes?" Now, I think that should be like a hashtag. What would Adolphus say?
What would Adolphus say? Wow.
All right. And if anybody would like to be a sponsor, this is our email, info@coffeeandcollaborations.com. So go ahead, tell me about that middle one. That looks like a couple.
Yeah, this is Ryan and April, brother and sister here. We love them so much. They wanted to do a photo shoot for their anniversary, their 15th anniversary, and they wanted to be very grown and very sexy. So we wanted to pull out to us, for them, it was like, let's pull out the blacks, but let's give a little relaxed James Bond on Ryan. And so we kept it with the sleek suit there with the black button up as well with black shoes, everything black. And you can't see the detail right here, but his watch, oh my God, is iridescent, and it's like all colors, and it kind of matched up with April.
Yeah, so with April, as he said, we wanted to keep her grown and sexy, and she agreed. So we wanted to make sure that she still stayed elegant, but also give a little revealing with the neckline and also with the splits on both sides of her legs. With her hair, she already told us that she was going to have her hair dyed blue.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, blue earrings, we just set it off. So in her shoe, those colors will match also. And if you notice, I don't know if you can really see the detail of her bracelet ring. It's a chain that we added for her accessory. It's really, really cool. And she's already edgy, so it made it easy to pull pieces for her, because we knew she wouldn't second guess it, because she's a little daring in a respectful way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. The hair looks like teal, and I really love that hair color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
April's amazing. Then we have Derek. He's in the lilac suit here, or lavender. He wanted to. I think he was either at. I don't remember if it was a wedding or like an outside evening event, dinner or something. But I think he was in Atlanta and he wanted something a little on the bold side. I think this was during spring as well. So he wanted something that was very fitted and nice. And so he said that he had this purple suit. I think that he was either eyeing or he already had. And I was like, well, you need to get it tailored to perfection. Make sure that, and then I think just the white shirt will have the suit to pop, and then he added the pocket detail there, and of course he had to get the Gucci, so we had him to do that. We actually styled him virtually because this was during the whole time during COVID, so this was our like first well, not first, but one of the first successful virtual stylings that we had.
Yeah.
Nice. It lets you
Yeah.
know it can still happen. We're
Oh,
we're
yeah,
doing COVID, but
absolutely.
you can still get styled virtually, and you see how good this guy looks. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was a lot of picture sharing going back and forth.
Yeah, I definitely love to dress down a suit. Like
Yeah.
I definitely love that. And even like I think what we were doing last show is even like dressing up leggings, doing things that that you wouldn't expect.
Gotcha.
All right, let's
That's
look at
nice.
this next.
Mhm.
Is this the next set?
Not yet.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. I think I gotta go to my side. Y'all bear with us. I'm still getting used to this digital life. Even though I love technology, sometimes technology doesn't love me.
Man, I know.
Oh,
I understand. I love technology, but I'd be like, come on.
Yes. All right, we switched. Tell us about this first one. She has the graphic shirt and the draped. I think it's a coat or is it a cape?
yes,
It's a coat.
it's a coat. Yeah,
Okay.
so with this young lady, she actually we pulled things that she already had in her closet. So this was more of the wardrobe consultation, and it was amazing because that graphic shirt she has on is the first thing I noticed in her closet. So I was like, oh, we have to use that. And she has more of like an hourglass shape. So we knew that the type of pants is more like not the trash bag, but it kind of ties up
Paper
and it
bag.
has like the paper bag style and it's wide leg. And something that we also like with that bold color is to like wearing a coat over your shoulder is just have become our signature a little bit
Yeah.
because I'm doing it right now. So it's like, yeah. So, and she wore it very well. So it was really easy to pull those three pieces together.
Okay, love it.
I want to kind of put these two together, the last two. As you can see, they have the same background because this was a styled shoot, our first Let Us Dress You style shoot.
Yeah.
I actually went off with no hiccups and it was very successful. This one we did our pulling from our different sites and boutiques and stores, and we got everyone's sizes and everything, and we gathered our models together, which is our everyday models. We actually have one young lady who is the last one. She's a true professional model.
Yes.
And we were like so grateful. We were like, thank you so much because you're gonna help elevate this thing, young lady. So, she came and she worked it to death. I was like, yes, ma'am, thank
Yes.
you.
All right.
And what was so interesting is no one knew what they were going to wear until
Right.
they got there.
Until they got there.
And they wore it in excellence.
So well.
Yeah.
Yeah. First young lady, she's in off winter white. The coat is winter white and it has gold threading in it as well, so that it can shimmer and shine. This is a hooded bodycon sweater that we have her in, it is distressed kind of at the hood and at the bottom of the hem. We belted that so we can show her waistline that she has, and we wanted her to be like overly accessorized. So she has plenty of bracelets on. She has the big earrings, and these shoes that she has on, these are like champagne tennis shoes that are heeled. And we were like, ma'am, you're gonna rock these. These actually came from her wardrobe, and we were like, yeah, you have to wear these because these are amazing.
Killing it.
Yeah.
So TGIFF family, last couple of shows you guys have heard winter white. Go get some winter white. We've been talking about winter white the last couple of shows.
Yeah.
Yes, go get it.
And this was like our New Year's look, so to speak. If you were to have some type of event for New Year's, or any kind of like night event during like a holiday that's not Valentine's or anything like that, but you would throw on something like this. For the last young lady who's the model here, she has a full sequin suit on with the sequin white shirt, and she has a few bracelets on. We kind of held back with the accessories on this one because we wanted the suit to shine, and it's heeled, and I mean, she rocked the mess out of this thing. So yeah,
sequin is so popular, so
yeah, it was everywhere.
Everywhere.
See, I think people like they're hearing the trends. People who have been following the show, because we've been talking about sequence. We've been talking about sequence since the fall. Like when I first started, I was talking about trends for the fall, and one of them was sequence and some different colors, and so yeah. They confirming it. That winter white, that sequence, go get it.
Go get it.
Oh yeah.
Don't be scared.
Please don't.
Oh man, no. And I mean, even the stuff like this is not in your face, but it's still, it tells a story, and it still stands out. It still says when you walk in the room, hey.
You can't go wrong with black and white.
Yeah. So we're getting some comments. I'm sure he was talking about the last one, the one in the middle, because I'm late on my comments. And the guy looks like Dietrich Phillips.
Derek Phillips.
Derek Phillips. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to learn to read.
It's fine.
All right. So you get some love. They getting some love. They loving your work.
Thank you so much.
Loving the second one.
Awesome.
All right. So tell people. So in the chat, tell us what was your favorite. What style did you like the best? Are you ready to go contact AB Scott and Co. right now?
Yes.
And they're gonna tell you how to get in touch with them. So how can people get in touch with you?
So definitely on IG, we're AB Scott Co. at AB Scott Co. on Instagram. Also, we've newly launched our website. That's www.abscottco.com. Again, www.abscottco.com. And you have two sides to the website, but definitely the fashion side. You click on that. You can go through our different packages and services there. And at the bottom, if you fill out the contact, it'll come directly to us, and it'll get the conversation started, and we'll talk from there.
I love it. And you guys can go to AB Scott and Co. and get everything. You can get your styling, you can get your image consulting. And one of the things I love that you all talked about, I think when people go to a stylist, they go see a stylist, they think that they have to spend a whole bunch of money on clothes. But you all talked about styling from their wardrobe, from their existing wardrobe. Right. So it can be done. You can already have the makings of changing your style up. It's all about how you put it together. There's always a new way of putting it together that you might not see.
Right.
Exactly.
So definitely go ahead and reach out to them today and get it started.
Absolutely.
My tech support, the visionary behind Coffee and Collaborations always has my back. She got your IG down here.
Nice.
Thank you.
And the website.
Thank you.
So I want to thank you both for coming on again. I really love what you're both are doing. Love seeing the husband and wife team. You all keep creating that fire, and thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
having
Thank
us.
you
We appreciate it.
I love it, and it sounds like a lot of other people loved it too.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
So again, please go and follow them. Follow them. Get your styling and image consultant needs. You can do it virtually. Let's go ahead and support. And both of them have dope fashion. Like you can't beat that. You getting the man's perspective and the woman's perspective under one roof.
That's
you
right.
can't beat it.
Exactly.
So everyone else,
Al's wife, get to matching.
Get to matching.
All right. I hope she heard it.
Right.
But thank everyone else for tuning in to Thank God It Is Fashion Friday. We are here every Friday. Please come back and join us. We want to help you decompress from that long week, whatever is going on. Sometimes things can be a little heavy, and it's good to do something else. And fashion is always something good to talk about. You know, you can't go wrong. You can't get depressed about fashion.
Right.
If you get depressed about fashion, you're doing something wrong.
Right. Exactly.
So come back, come back and talk to us about fashion. We're gonna have new guests on. I'm gonna be here talking about fashion every Friday, 9 p.m. Coffee and Collaborations on the Facebook page and on YouTube. And like I said before, my name is Al the Great. I think you're great. God thinks you're great. You should think you're great, and have a great weekend. And make sure you go follow these guys. All right. Good night.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.